Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Again, I am Carlisa. If you're new to the channel, just coming from therapy, and I have on this shirt, you don't know my story. I have some more little running around I have to do today, but oh, I look like I'm wore out. I am worn out for sure. Mentally and physically. Mentally, because I have to deal with a lot when it comes down to my injuries, just basically accepting what it is and what I could try to do to make things better, which is still an unsolved puzzle because everything changes, not daily, but throughout the day. As physical wise, because a person could be okay one moment, and then the next moment it could change up tremendously. From my injuries, I suffer from a lot of swelling. I don't have to be up for long for it to happen throughout the day. I could be, sorry with the can't stand it. But anyway, I can be like trying to take like small steps, or whatever with the walker, and basically have to keep sitting down because the swelling is starting from all of the plates and the rods that I'm carrying in my knees, and especially the ones on my ankle pain. And from the accident, both of my ankles was broken. My right ankle was the worst. And with that being said, because it was the worst, that's the one that gives me the hardest times or the hardest problems. Even when I try to like elevate it, put the heat on or whatever, it just takes off just a little bit. So basically, it hurts a lot. All day, every day. I just do with the pain. So if you have any issues with your ankles, basically if you have had surgery, on them, what helps me with the situation is Epsom salt, hot water. Hot water really helps my scars. I know I have a lot of scars from the accident. If you're new to the channel, myself and my family was involved in a head-on collision. And spouse, he ended up breaking 5 ribs, fractured hip, broken arm, and fractured, what is something? 5 broken ribs, but broken arm. Oh, and his femur was broken. And my daughter basically had got cut up in her face, like from the glass. With me, I had a broken sternum, one of the branches of my heart ended up getting messed up, the valve, liver basically got lacerated, spleen injured, broken femur, crushed kneecaps, broken ankles, a lot of stuff. Just too much to even try to figure out to name. But anyway, you got the gist of it. So what happens is that I'm learning each day to make the best of it, because certain things that I see with other people or people that has interacted with my channel, it could be worse. Like, I have a younger young man, I'm not going to say name because he's a little boy, but his mom had reached out and basically told me that he basically look at the channel, all the time to see my updates, and she's hoping and praying that it have helped him try to get the courage of trying to get up and walk, seeing what I'm doing. So that just fulfilled my heart you know, even more, because it's so many people out here. Even, it doesn't matter the age. At one point in my life, I just thought a lot of things happened to the older generation, but it don't. A lot of things happen to the younger generation. Currently I'm 43. This happened when I was 42. The young person I'm talking about is a 6-year-old baby. So just for him to experience the things he has experienced, and could look at my channel and take things from out of it that has helped him grow and try to be more independent, that just fulfilled my heart. Not only him, other people has reached out. Many people have reached out. My videos have been shared multiple times, because it's a lot of things that happen to people, and it's just not the physical aspect. It's a mental thing as well, which I will be speaking on another day, about your mental status and what to say to people that going through something that I have experienced, something similar, or something that is worse. Certain things should not be said, because it kind of puts people in a bad place mentally. They may not say anything, but they feel it, you know. And so that's on another note. I have decided that I will be going live every day between the hours of 12 to 2. So the reason why I gave those hours, because I'm going back and forth to my physicians, and then I have my third therapy appointment. So I don't want to be saying, oh, I'm going to be on at 11 o'clock, and that may be interference, you know, or whatever. So I'm just saying between 12 to 2, or maybe 12 to 3. But the live is being set up because so many people be asking questions, and I hide some of the comments for a reason, and ask the person if they're comfortable, because I know certain questions that I ask certain people, I ask for it not to be shared, because it's almost like it's personal. So if it's nothing personal, then basically me being on live, I can answer the questions like right then and there, versus if I don't see it like 2 or 3 days later, you don't have to worry about me, you know, my response being delayed. Basically, I had to do physical therapy, occupational therapy, and speech therapy. It was some other therapy they had me doing. Basically, once I got off of life support, I can't remember what that was, but I know it was something dealing like with my head for sure, because my thinking cap was left wherever I was before, you know, the accident, because it was horrible. That's another thing that I will be talking about. Like, once my experience, once I got off on life support, the struggle just to breathe on my own, and nobody was there like with me but the surgeons and the doctors, the resident doctors, you know, that was there. They had to keep going up on the oxygen. That was the worst. I promise you, that was the worst. It felt like somebody was squeezing my lungs, like literally squeezing my lungs. And if that's what asthmatic people go through, oh, I can really like feel them. I can understand now. You know, usually when you don't have certain symptoms, you don't have no understanding. Or like I tell people, stop saying that you understand what somebody's going through, but you've never been through it. And even if you have been through it, everybody is different. Even though that I have, you know, all these injuries, somebody else can have the same injuries, but mine may feel more severe than theirs, or it may be the opposite. So this channel is basically designed to just help out with a lot of things when it comes down to what I done went through. I'm just sharing my experience. I'm not no medical staff. I'm not shooting down on the medical people. I'm just sharing what I experienced, and then for other people to share theirs as well. Also, My channel is just not for just me. It's for my spouse, it's for my daughter, it's for different things that I'm doing that's on, like, outside of being in the hospital, being in rehab. You're just vibing with me. You're just vibing with me, and I just starting to share different things that's going on, you know, that I'm experiencing. But other than that, you know, I definitely appreciate the support. I definitely appreciate the prayers, because I was in a bad place. I was in a bad place. I feel better. It's still a struggle. I'm increasingly getting better, but slowly getting better. And I know for a fact that God has better for me. That's how I feel. I just feel that I'm not done yet, because if I was done, he would have let me continue on walking that valley that I was on. So I'm here. I'm here to tell the story. I'm here to talk about the story. I'm here to tell how I feel about a lot of things go on, as my injuries, relationships, family, things that occurred in the hospital, things that happen outside of the hospital. So many things that I have experienced since all of this ordeal have happened. Have my life been a roller coaster? Yes. I'll be crazy to say that it haven't. It's been very hard, but I go to God with it. I try to explain the best that I can of how I'm feeling, but I don't expect nobody to understand how I'm feeling. And I know better is coming. Better is definitely coming. I can feel it in my spirit, because I know the enemy has a way of trying to bring everything down, have a way to get people to turn their backs on you, have a way to make you feel a certain way. People with anxiety, I understand. People with depression, I understand. And it's not me just talking, it's me expressing that. I truly understand. I truly understand. And don't let anybody tell you otherwise. However you feel, you express that. You express that. Do not hold anything in, because this is what I have learned. And I'm going to let you go. I have learned that holding everything in is unhealthy. It's unhealthy. I know you don't want to express everything, but it's a time and it's a place for that. And you really can't say time. You really can't say time, because time is not promised. I need people to stop saying the next day is not promised. It's not the next day. It's the next second. It's the next second. It's not even the next minute. It's the next second. And you don't know. You don't know, because if we knew, we all will be prepared. And we would never be. You know, so just keep your mind clear. Try to be around positive energy. When negativity go your way, try to fight it back, because the enemy will come. Don't let the enemy come into your house and leave their briefcase. Don't let the enemy do that. And the enemy could come in all kinds of ways. It don't necessarily have to be the spouse. It not necessarily be the parents. It could be your kids. It could be the person in the store. It could be the person that's walking on the block next to you. You just never know. But be prepared. Be prepared, or try to be prepared. Some things you have to just block out. And that's what I got to learn. Some things just block out. Keep on moving. I made a promise to myself. I don't know about you, but when I make promises, I keep them. I made a promise to myself, and I'm going to share it. I'm not going to let anybody, and I do not care who they are, what they did for me, what they do for me. I'm not going to let anybody take me down a path that I lose myself. I have been connected with so many different social network groups that people just, you know, basically invite me in or tag me into something. And to see that so many people going through so many things, you got to fight back. You definitely have to fight back. And I use the terms as a turtle. I will crawl into that shell and do not think nothing about it. Don't care who like me, who care for me, who do for me. I do not care. I'm going to take each day and take it as it's my full day on earth. And that's what it is, and that's what it's going to be. If that's what's going to clear my mind, I got to have positivity. I will try to provide positivity around those that surround me. The things that I can change will be changed. The things I can't, there is nothing that I can do about it. So I'm just trying to do my best, be my best, and show my best for those that is watching me around the world. So I ask God to cover you, touch you from the top of your head to the sole of your feet. If you have any ill elements that's going on with you, if you are in that dark place, I ask God to bring you to the light and put those around you that need to be around you to give you that strength, to not give you that weakness, to give you the power that is needed. Because see, you have power within yourself. And you got to go deep down within yourself to reach that point. But that's enough for today. Stay tuned. The lives was going to start, I believe. It won't be today for sure. So it will start out tomorrow. So it's going to be like a back and forth. I got to try to figure some things out with the live. I will have some moderators for all the trolls. Because I don't have time for them. I'm not trying to snap on nobody. Not trying to step on nobody's mamas. Not trying to step on nobody's grandma, granddaddy, dad, and whoever. But at this point, everybody can get it. Well, I'm just kidding. But this is about real life situations. If you have any topics that you would like to discuss or you want me to discuss, just reach out to me. You can reach out to my channel. Or you can inbox me if you're my Facebook friend. You can inbox me. I will be talking about a lot of things. I know a lot of people is waiting on me to talk about being on life support. Right now, mentally, I can't. It's like anytime I try to like talk about it, the time like within the next 2 or 3 minutes in, I get too emotional. So I'm just trying to get stronger that I can talk about it, because I know a lot of people, loved ones, have been on life support or is on life support or in the future may be on life support. And everybody that be on life support is different. So let me put that disclaimer out there. I'm only going to be sharing of what I experienced. I don't know what happened prior of me going on life support. I could just only read all the documents, which is very scary, and it's sad. And if people just read just the first 2 pages, they can't go no further. They can't, because I went through a lot within those 48 hours. So excuse me, so I'm getting emotional now, so I apologize. No, I don't need to apologize for it. But all that I could do is tell like my experience during my time on life support and after being on life support, and the days from being on life support, you know, what I was going through, the struggles that I was having mentally and physically. And that's basically it. Like I said, I just want everybody to stay tuned. Keep sending the prayers, because God is definitely answering the prayers. And if you don't believe in God, don't come for me, because I truly do. I know what he can do. I know what he have done for me and my family, and nobody can tell me different. If you did not walk that path that I was walking while I was on life support, when all my stuff was failing, it's nothing that you can tell me. Sorry, this is not the channel. If you up for it and you want to get a full understanding, then please don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell, and make sure you hit all the videos for you can get a new update when I post, okay? God bless you, and talk to you soon. Goodbye.